Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the JD and Ferg Show. Today we're going to go ahead and cap off the AFC South. And let's just go ahead and start with the team that went first in the AFC to worst in the NFL, and that is the Indianapolis Colts. And here's why. Offensive ranks, 29th in points, 15.2 per game. 30th in total yards at 286. 27th in the pass at 187. Kill him. 26th rushing at 99.6 per game. Defensive ranks, not much better. 28th in points at 26.9. 25th in yards at 370 allowed per game. 15th against the pass. Oh, hey, you made middle of the pack in some category. 227 yards allowed per game. And then in the rush, 29th, allowing 143.9. This is why so much has changed with the Colts in this offseason. And it started with Peyton Manning obviously not being able to play. He's gone. The Polians, they're gone. Coaching staff, they're gone. They also lost Garcon, Tammy, Clark, Adai, just to name a few. And I'm sure you got some more that you're going to like to mention. Mathis and Freeney are going to be playing a little linebacker this year. We'll see how that project works. But overall, not looking good. What do you got for us on the Colts?
I'd really like to break down their touchdowns for you, but obviously they didn't score any, so let's move on. Sacks got 29, sacks allowed 35, turnover ratio -12, garbage. Okay, Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney, they were in a 4-3 system. Now, this year they want to move to a 3-4 system.
Hence the new coaching staff.
Yep. These guys are the true blue defensive end guys, your pass rushers. You're going to change that. You're putting these guys as your linebackers. These guys, you give them longer than 5 feet to rush a passer. Now you're giving them 10 to 30 feet to cover a passer, or cover a wide receiver, or a tight end. Not going to happen. Colts, welcome to last place and picking again, #1 in next year's draft. All I'm saying is, look, seriously. And what were the Colts amazing for? Why did Peyton Manning, why was he so amazing? He could stand up in the pocket forever and throw, right?
Yep.
Jeff Saturday, gone. Ryan Diem, gone. Those are your two biggest names that, I mean, come on. Solid points in that offensive line, gone. Now your offensive line is truly offensive. They're losing Jacob Tammy, Jacob Lacey even, defensive back. Melvin Bullitt, defensive back. Okay, your one bright point last year was you were 15th against the pass. Not anymore again. That just went to crap. Those guys had literally 3/4 of your interceptions last year. They just left.
Only 4 team interceptions. Not good. Not good.
No, not good at all. The one guy that they actually had as a linebacker, Gary Brackett, gone. Oh my God. I wasn't a true big fan of Gary Brackett. He was all right. He tried to do what he could in that system. He was a rather large guy for that system. Now you're going to take a larger guy in Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis, and you're going to put them as a linebacker. This is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. This team just went worse. If that's humanly possible.
They went from worst to worst.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, look for the
Is
Colts.
worst a word?
I don't know.
We should make it.
At this point, it might have to be. Worstest.
And how about the draft? How did they fare in this year's draft? We all know Luck. Colby Fleener is another name out of the draft.
And seriously, might as well kill it there, because it doesn't matter. They could have got the best guy from every single position, put him in this thing, and it's still going to go downhill. Too many changes, too fast, not enough time to get everybody on the same page. Even though you actually have an off season this year, I'm sorry.
And a page to turn at that.
Colts, I used to love you. I'm beginning to hate you. Man, I feel bad for saying that, dude. I love me some Peyton. Man, these Colts are killing me right now.
And with that in mind, they used to be the AFC champs.
Dude, it was undisputed before the season started. Okay, we're looking for second place in this division.
Right. Now, the new AFC champs, Houston Texans. had a good year. I think with Schwab and Johnson being healthy, that they're going to be a lot better offensively than they did. My concern would be the defensive side with Mario Williams, D'Amico Ryans, and Eric Winston all gone. But let's just look at their rankings real quick and see how they fare.
Let's do
okay?
this.
Offensive ranks were very good all across the board.
Very good.
10th in points, 23.8. 13th in yards at 372. 18th in the pass, which, yeah, it needs some improvement. But when you're second in the rush, averaging 153 yards, yeah, that you don't need to do much passing. So 219 passing is still not bad. But 153 rushing yards, monstrous. Defensive ranks. Okay, we know they had a good defense last year as well. 14th in points with 17.4 allowed.
Nice.
Second in total yards at 285 allowed per game. Solid. Third against the pass at 189. Yeah, hello, Revis. And fourth in the rush at only allowing 96 yards per game. How you feel about them apples?
You guys did a fantastic job last year. I wish you could keep it up on your defensive side this year, but it's not going to happen.
Dude, you lost, right?
You lost Super Mario. Okay, pass rushing gone. D'Amico Ryan. Oh, my God. Okay, I will say this about their some of their offensive stats. Pass-wise, you know, your quarterback, you lost your quarterback, you're down to your, what, third string?
Yeah, they
string?
lost 2 quarterbacks.
And then they sat the third one and let this kid that nobody knew nothing about tear it all up, which I loved. And then you lost your #1 wide receiver.
Yep.
All I'm saying is now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm loving your offense this year. You're starting off your quarterback healthy. You're starting off your #1 wide receiver healthy. You're starting off your running back. They're in game 1. Arian Foster was not there last year for what, the first 3 games?
But could you complain with a backup like Ben
Nope.
Tate?
Can't complain. Tate, put it down. Good job, Benny. This man loves you.
You were on my fantasy team last year. I'll put it like that.
The last 3 years or something like that. But anyways, this team is solid. This year, I think they're going to lose a lot on the defense. Offensively, they're going to keep it right up there. Yes, they lost Jacoby Jones. Yes, they lost Joel Dreesen. You know, some of their tight ends. But you know what? BS aside, they had a decent draft. I like their draft. They did pick up a tight end, a good-sized tight end. They picked up an awesome wide receiver, tall as hell. 211 pounds, 6'1". Liking it. Out of Ohio State, kid is solid. He'll post. He will post some numbers if he gets a chance to. Other than, you know, Mr. And I got that guy, that Posey, wide receiver, 6'1", 211 pounds, out of Ohio State. Guy's a monster. He'll do just fine if he can get some catches out of Andre there. Andre will let him get a few. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. Yeah, they picked up they did pick up a defensive end, first round. He's alright. He's alright. Good tight end, I like the tight end. But anyways, for the majority, they had a pretty decent draft. But overall, I think their offense is going to keep it up. You know, I'm sorry. You got your quarterback back, Schwab. You got Andre back. You got your running back back.
It's just a matter of keeping them healthy.
Just keeping them healthy in this game. It's game on. Defense, I don't think they're going to really have to worry about defense. They're putting up too many damn numbers on offense.
Right.
And being in this division, I can't lie. Being in this division, it's hard not to win it. You know Colts are coming in dead last.
Right.
Jaguars, you know, I'm loving what they're trying to do, but they're not there yet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got the Texans in first. They got the Colts obviously in last. They got the middle. Who cares who's in the middle? You know who's in the middle. That's it.
That is it for us as well. But go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and film us a fantasy football first look.
Yeah.
And until then, subscribe, share, and show that you care.